Welcome, Anderson TV viewers. Today we are talking about downtown Anderson and what's up in downtown. We have a special guest with us that has a new business in Anderson, and we're going to talk a little bit today about that. Thank you for joining us. Brittany Burgess, you are here with Twisted Twigs, and
Yes.
You're a new boutique shop, if I can use that term.
You can use it.
On Meridian Street. So tell us a little bit about your shop and what you've got going on there.
Twisted Twigs is really exciting. I guess you could generally call it a metaphysical shop. We have stones and crystals and incense, and a pretty good selection of apothecary items like oils, bath salts, sugar scrubs, a lot of different things.
So when you walk in, it smells good in there.
It smells fabulous all the time. That's the first thing we hear every time somebody comes in. It
smells good.
It smells great in here. And that's, we're big on it smelling really good all the time.
How long have you been there?
We had our grand opening on August 25th of this year. So only a few months. We're still babies.
Yeah, that's great. And tell us where you're located at specifically.
1232 Meridian Street, which is, it's right at 13th and Meridian. Can't miss us.
You're the one with the big orange sign out front.
Big orange sign, yes. Can't miss it.
And you have been in business long before now. So tell us a little bit about what your background is and how I first met you.
Right, so, wow. We started Crooked Hookers, which is our crochet business, in 2013. Which was a really slow going kind of thing. We started doing the Brewfest, the On Taps, and then we got into the hot rod car show circuit because we found out that, strangely enough, we fit in there. So for the last few years, we've just been going to all these different shows, but it was never something we could turn into a location as much as we wanted to. And Nick Rainier, owner of Artistic Invasion, he has been a huge support because he knows what he's doing. He's really good at everything he sets his mind to. And he kind of showed me the works as far as how we're going to get started, what you're going to do, how you're going to hustle. And then we got to a place where, because I've been interested in metaphysical in the realm for a very, very long time. But it's kind of a weird thing, you know? It's not something that's for everybody.
Mainstream necessarily.
So, but after being in it for so long, I just got to a point where I had an opportunity, and I took it. And I decided to share what I have with everybody else.
The family support, that kind of drove you to take that entrepreneurial leap into opening up a storefront.
I think so. I do. There were a lot of factors that kind of went into it. My partner Kinsley and I, we talked about it. I mean, it's kind of funny because we talked about it for months and months, and then one day I just kind of looked at her and said, "So are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do this?" And she's like, "I guess." and we did, and we, for the most part, we've had support. Like I said, it's a very niche kind of thing, but we've had a lot of people that have shown support and love for what we're doing, which makes us feel great. Also, we really wanted to get into downtown at the right time, and we felt that it was the right time, that now is the right time, because it seems like things are growing. Yeah,
I was just going to say, let's talk about that a little bit. What's your thought on downtown Anderson right now, and why did you choose that area?
My thought is just that I'm excited. I'm looking forward to a lot of things. I'm looking forward to, because we've got the distillery, breweries coming. We've got all these new restaurants that are happening, barbecue downtown. I'm most excited about the State Theater project.
Right.
And I cannot wait for that to be done because we're right there. There's just so much happening, and we wanted to at least be a teeny tiny part of that. So I'm just looking forward to everything.
It's exciting, and that's why we thought, like I told you off camera, that's why we thought, hey, we'll do a show and just kind of highlight all
Yeah.
the different things that are going on, because it just seems like right now so much is happening so quickly, and so I think everyone's excited.
It feels that way. Yeah, there's a lot to look forward to, I think.
What can we expect from your business, like during the holidays? Any special sales, anything, any special open houses?
Interestingly, Halloween just passed, which was kind of our time. It was our time. We did an October giveaway where we put together these really, really nice giveaway bags. And we had an online giveaway and an in-store giveaway, so we did two. I think that we're looking into doing that for December. One thing that's fun about having the apothecary type thing is we make oils, perfumes, bath salts.
So you make all of that yourself in-house?
Oh, absolutely.
That's
Every
great.
little bit of it. We make everything. And we have decided that we're going to be pretty big on seasonal options. We have, right now, we're offering our fall collection of oils, perfumes, bath salts. We have a pumpkin sugar scrub.
What?
So, exactly. So we're going to stick with the seasonal theme as far as the things, and we're constantly creating. I mean, if we're not creating, we get a little upset. You know, we have to have that outlet and that release.
Yeah.
And so we're constantly making new things that people want, and that makes us happy. So it's a win-win.
So if folks want to drop by, they look for the big orange sign out front that says open.
Yes.
And then they can peruse a little bit of your offerings before going in. Do you have a Facebook page or something?
We do. We
Okay.
have a Facebook page, which it's easiest to find, just Twisted Twigs on Facebook. We also have a website that we worked incredibly hard on. It has a shopping cart and everything.
Good for you.
Yeah,
That's
you can-
that is not an easy task to get that all set up.
It was something else. But, so we got that, which is twistedtwigsearthengoods.com. And you should look at it just because I worked really hard.
That's the only reason.
Yeah, and we also have an Instagram, which is where we post on Instagram every single day. We keep everybody up to date on Instagram all of the time. And we're always communicating with people. Love to talk to new people, whether it's about our store or just anything. We love talking to new people about what's going on. And then anytime somebody does come in, everything... We talked about how we make everything in store.
Right.
You can smell everything. You can pick up every bottle, every container. Everything is completely
So
open.
very experiential. Then, to just-
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. And our selection of tumbled stones, we have over 60 different
Really?
types of
Wow.
tumbled stones that are completely out on display. Nothing is, kept away there's a lot to experience when you come in. It's a tiny space, but there is a lot to experience in it.
That's wonderful. And how about your crocheting? Do you have any of your crocheting in the store?
Oh, yes. Every single, we're running a little low currently, but we're constantly creating things. We have all of our Crooked Hookers creations in the store. All of our dolls, we have blankets, hats, rugs. We have a wide assortment of our creations we've made just over the years, and some are just brand new babies that we just put on the shelf. So absolutely, we had to have Crooked Hookers, and it's on the window. Yeah, it's on. He put it on the
Okay.
window, so it's featuring Crooked Hookers.
That's great.
Which still gathers as much attention as it ever did.
It is an attention grabber.
It is, and that was the whole point. I
Right.
mean, it's hard to make people interested in crochet.
Right.
It is not something that people think, oh yeah, that's super interesting. But then when it's from the Crooked Hookers,
Yeah.
people
They're
are
like,
a little
"Wait,
more,
what?"
a little more intrigued by what they're hearing. So, yeah, they're all in there, and I don't think that Twisted Twigs would be the same without the addition of our Crooked Hookers creations.
Well, I love the name Twisted Twigs. I just think you come up with the most creative names.
We have to. We just, I don't know, because you want something that sticks out, but that also it makes sense. And Twisted Twigs just gave me the vibe that I wanted. And we spent a lot of time when preparing to open. The big thing was just vibes. We wanted it to be a place where when you walk in, you are immediately just happy and calm and everything's good. And that's been the case. My mom was not 100% supportive of Twisted Twigs at first, just because she's, it's weird.
More cautious.
Right. And so she was really nervous about it. And it's kind of funny because over the course of being open, she'll come in and she's just, and she looks around. And the other day she even said, I think maybe I could write in here. I think this would be a good place to write. And I thought, oh, really? So it's got a good vibe. She's like, well, yeah, So, and that's what it is.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Even if it's not something that you are wholeheartedly interested in or anything, it's a good place to be. It's just a really good environment. And we put a lot of time and energy into making sure that environment is inviting for everybody.
Do you offer crochet classes? Is that something that you guys do? Do you
not
teach
yet?
folks?
If somebody just runs in and has a question, we can totally answer it. We want so badly to offer classes, actual sit down, come in, have some tea classes. But between my partner and I's work schedule and it's so hard to do that. So it's something that we're definitely looking into for the future.
So if people are interested, they could stop by and say, hey, let me give you my name and number. And if you do a class, if the next one starts up.
Absolutely. And if we get to a point where we know, okay, this day a week we can do this, we will be posting because we would really like to get some people involved in that.
That's great. And what's the website name?
For Twisted Twigs?
Yeah.
Is twistedtwigsearthengoods.com.
Okay.
That's a little long. But it's easier if you go to the Facebook or the Instagram or anything, and there are links. We've made sure there are links all over the place because it's kind of a long name. So.
Good. So what have you learned? Let me ask it this way. What has been your most valuable learning experience when starting your own business?
Probably just I may have undervalued the amount of work that it would take, and not even necessarily to be successful, but to just be and have a business, especially when you're such a small scale. Mm-hmm. You're a little tiny guy in a really, really big world. I may have undervalued how much work it was going to take from both my partner and myself, because I've gone from, I was working hard before with college and work and my son and so on and so forth, but now you're a business owner. So every moment that you are not altogether focused on something else, you are focused entirely and inherently on your business. And there's no way around it. It's a constant thought of, what can I do? What can I continue to do? What can I do better than I'm doing now? So it's just been a lot more work than I think I had even...
So be prepared for that. If
prepared.
Somebody's looking at starting their own business.
Yeah, it takes time, attention, energy that you may or may not have. Right. You have to find it because it's a constant pull.
So if you were to give advice to a new business owner, say somebody else wanted to try their hand at a business and open up in downtown Anderson, one of the few spots, incidentally, that are left downtown. Right. Everything's pretty much taken, I think, on Meridian. But what would you say to that person?
I would say just to pour your soul into it. If you really, just make it yours. And if you want it to be successful, you just need to really just pour yourself in. And don't put too much stock in what other people say, whether this is or isn't a good idea or this will or will not work. If you have your goals set and you are ready to meet them and execute them one by one, just pour yourself into it, because you'll get where you want to be if you put forth the intentions that, you're going to do it. It's not that always that simple, but for Kinsley and I, intentions are a big thing. If you wake up in the morning and you set your intents in one direction, you're going to go in that direction.
I think that's what we've heard a couple different times as we've been filming this series and had entrepreneurs sitting here, and I'm hearing a lot of leap. Just don't overthink it.
Right.
Don't listen to, like you said, the people who are saying it is going to work, isn't going to work.
Right.
Just get out there and get busy and just jump in.
It's all you can do. Because you're either, like I said, we talked about it and talked about it and talked about it, and then...
Yeah, I love that. One day you're just like
hey, we can, I think we can do it. Do you think we can do it? It's just like, well, yeah, so let's do it. Because it can't hurt to try. And if you have it set where we're going to make this work, we're going to make this work. It's almost like a mantra. It's going to work. Just keep working really hard, and things will work out.
So just to recap here, what hours are you open?
Right now, we are open on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from noon to 7. And on Sunday, we are open from noon to 5. Okay. We're working on kind of gradually getting more days where we can be there. But right now, Thursday through Sunday.
Okay, and you're almost right on the corner of Meridian and 13th. You're just
almost.
One store in.
We are one storefront in from the corner of 13th Street. So, we're right there. We're right there.
Okay, and they can find you, they can find Twisted Twigs at Instagram, Facebook, and on the website.
And on the website, which we are particularly proud of.
Yes, because of the amount of work it took.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, no, that is not for sissies right there.
No, and thank goodness my brother Brandon, he's, I call him a genius on every level. He basically built the entire thing from scratch. And then he was, he's been really good for us because he was a constant reminder. Just, have you done this? Have you done that? You need to do this. You need to do that. And he stayed on us until that website was what it is now. And it's just about perfect. There's not a whole lot that I would change. If I weren't me, I would shop on my website. And that was kind of the goal.
Good for you. I love that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go check that out here shortly.
Absolutely. Please do.
Love
Please
it.
do. It'll send me, it tells me, people saw it here, people saw it there. That's good.
Good. That is good. Your analytics to track all that.
Yes,
really
that's
good.
what it's called. We have those.
We have analytics.
We do. They're fabulous.
Good.
Yes.
This is exciting. I'm excited for you, and I'm just so proud of you, I guess, is for taking the leap and jumping in there. Not all of us have the guts to just leap, so I love it when I get to talk to people who have just done it.
Living on a prayer.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to have you in here today again, and good to see you again.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
And thank you, Anderson, for supporting local business and for checking out our downtown.